How are you doing today? See what I mean, bro? Like, I ask, how are you doing today, gang? Like, no, nothing, bro. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Literally nothing, bro. Like a super casual question. Like, nothing even crazy. But, like I said, I've kind of gotten used to it, though, man. Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So after a few days of rest, I started feeling much better and I was ready to finish exploring South Korea. One thing I quickly realized is outside of Seoul, South Korea is low-key boring. Unless, like, I'm just at the wrong spots, man. But that's just my opinion and it really depends on what you like to do. But I have a few reasons and I'll start here, okay? One of the most enjoyable parts of Seoul was being able to interact with all of the foreigners. Well, in these other parts of South Korea, the foreign population significantly decreases. As you know, we made it to Busan and I was excited to see how the nightlife was compared to Seoul, but honestly, I was a little bit let down. Here's what happened. Yo, what's going on YouTube? I know it might look like we in New York or something right now, but we are in the streets of Busan, okay? We're about to see what this nightlife talking about, okay? So after heading out, first thing first, I had to grab a bite to eat. They had this 24-hour breakfast spot and it kind of reminded me of Waffle House just based on the simple fact that you can get breakfast whenever. I thought it was a mom and pop setup because of the people working, but it turns out it's a franchise. But the people were nice and the food was good.
감자 추가하고 싶습니다. 어떤 걸? 아, 오케이.
오,
맛있겠다.
오, 맛있어요.
맛있어요. 맛있겠다.
Yeah, we outside, brother. Oh, that looks so good. Ooh.
계산.
How much?
돈 줘, 돈.
4,100. Okay, 4,100. They want that money. Money first. Money talk, man. Yep, I got you. Don't worry.
애플페이 된다.
Don't worry, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much.
만나게 먹었어요.
Okay. All right, so this was 4,100. After eating, I headed to the store to grab some alcohol, and then it was time to find a party. It's so crazy. Like, I gotta get used to the like people recognizing me type shit. But I was literally just like I just finished that food or whatever, right? So I was walking around. I ran into this guy. He was like, "Oh, you that YouTuber type shit?" He didn't say type shit. He like, "You that YouTuber?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, bro?" Blah blah blah. So we chopping it up or whatever. He said he's from Oakland. Shout out to you, by the way, bro. Super cool dude, man. But anyway, we chopped it up or whatever. He said he's from Oakland, and then he get to tell me like he with his lady and his kids and stuff. But he was telling me, he was like, yeah, he was asking me how I like it and stuff. I'm like, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. He was telling me, he was like, yeah, it's cool. But bro said he been eating intestines and his stomach fucked up. I'm like, gang, why you eating intestines for, bro? Like, what are you doing that for? Like, I don't know. I just thought that shit was just so funny to me. But yeah, shout out to you though, bro. Put the intestines down, gang. There ain't no need for all that freaky ass food. Okay, so let's get some alcohol. You feel me? Let's see what they got in the convenience store, gang. Sersky. I finna crack this open, man. Show y'all around. Let y'all see what's going on. After walking around, I finally settled on one place, and after trying to enter, they told me I could not film. At first, I said okay, and I ended up leaving. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go and check it out. He said, no camera. I'm gonna just go and check it out, though. Tell me why the guy working the door refused to let me in for no reason in particular. He wouldn't even look at my ID or anything. But I'm not the type to go somewhere where I'm not wanted, so I left and found somewhere else to go. So I just went to another bar. They was also on some like no camera type shit. I'm like, okay, cool, no camera. I go into the bar. I know why they ain't let me bring no camera, dog. When I tell you, like I walked in, it was 3 people, and I think like one of them worked there. I feel it though, you feel me? I wouldn't want that film either, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I guess it's like low-key dead tonight, you feel me? So yeah, bro. Don't know what to tell you guys, but there's some cats. You like cats? I don't know. That's the best I can do, gang. After a rather disappointing night, it was time to head to my last and final city in Korea, Jeju. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I knew it was an island, so I was excited to be near some water. The rest of Korea was pretty chilly, so I thought the place would be even worse, especially since it was near the water, but that was not the case. After arriving, I quickly learned that this place is the home of tangerines or something like that. Literally everywhere you go, you see tangerines. Anyway, so my Uber came and I headed to my Airbnb. Just for the record, this stay was in the center of Jeju, and in the next couple of days, I was gonna be traveling to the edge of Jeju where the water is. Anyway, this Airbnb was interesting because I was staying in someone's home. If you all watch my Thailand series, you know I like to do adventurous things, and I'm not a stranger of living with locals. Upon arrival, I was kindly greeted by these nice dogs. Hello. Oh, shit. Real shit. Awesome. Okay, gang. So we it's the vibe. We just checked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some super, super chill vibes, man. I ain't doing too much. Oh, got a fan in here. I ain't gonna lie, it's so hot. We don't need no fan. I mean, it's so cold. We don't need no fan. Got some tissue, TV, window. Yeah, we in here vibing, man. But I ain't gonna lie. I had some food earlier. I had like a little croissant type vibe earlier, but like we finna go get some eats. Let's see what's going on, gang. So after checking into my Airbnb, I wanted to explore the city, of course. This is when I began to realize outside of Seoul, Korea is basically food and shopping. That's it. So my first stop was a vintage shop, which just opened recently and had some cool things, and the owner was cool as well, so shout out to him. How much is this? Okay. That shit fire. I don't even know who I would give it to, but like somebody would appreciate it. Camel. Yo, ain't it crazy how like they had a whole era of like making cigarettes super cool? Like if you smoke cigarettes, you're the coolest person ever. You're a cool cat. 70,000? Okay, thank you. 70 racks for that. Okay, now they got like some Martin. They got everything here. This is a dope spot, bro. They buy, sell, and trade though too. Niggas don't want my drip. Oh, why this shit on me, gang? This shit going the wrong direction. Okay. They got some, what's those, like Laney files, I think? Okay, man. This is a dope spot. They got the Supreme on deck. Let me know y'all see something y'all like, man. I'll grab y'all some. Y'all want the grumpy tea? Let me know what y'all want, twin. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be like, y'all listen to everything. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shout you out, man. Y'all come visit, y'all in Jeju, man. Check them out, okay? Thank you. There you go, brother. Thank you. He passed the vibe test. As I continued past tons of other restaurants and shopping stores, I saw another thrift store that caught my attention. Damn, they got some fire shit in here, bro. Hold up, gang. I'm about to get some. Let me see. Hello. Hello. Even the mannequin got that on. I like these camo pants, but they were like $50 or $60, which is kind of crazy for a thrift store. But, I didn't get them, of course. Not 55, twin. Anything but 55. Nah. But also, though, like, ever since I left the U.S. for real, I kind of realized, like, to me, like, clothing is, like, so unimportant, bro. Like, it's just such a waste of money for real, for real. 55 for a pair of pants is just, like, just absurd. You feel me? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? You know what you could do with $55? $55, this flight to get here from the last city I was at, round trip wasn't even $55. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I could spend $55 on clothes, or I could literally just go to another city in South Korea if I want to. Or that's like a room for the night. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. Anyway, we're not doing that. But moving forward, I wanted to grab some food, which I thought wouldn't be so hard since it's everywhere in Korea. So I went to this market. Yeah, everybody got oranges here. I gotta try their oranges. How much? One.
하나.
Yes.
이거 one 3,000.
I have. How much?
3,000원.
3.
3,000원.
What's a fair price, gang? I ain't gonna lie, it was busting though. Yo, okay, no. So they got fresh fish over here. I thought those were turtles at first, gang. I'm like, hold up. Fresh turtle. As I surveyed all the options and saw my potentials, I was ready to order, but it turns out they don't serve you until 8 p.m. So all these people were here and the food wasn't even being served yet. Bro. Gang, he using the fire as a mic. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I ain't gonna lie. He make every other place seem kind of lame. Like now I'm like, y'all dancing with fire or not really, bro? Tangerine garlic chicken. That shit probably go crazy. We got samples. You know niggas love free shit, man. That's him. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, gang. They open at 6 o'clock. Bro, it's 5:23. They cook. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I'm about to go back to So of course I was hungry. I went to go get some food somewhere else. This is when I realized that breakfast spot was a franchise and not just a single place. But they still had some older people running it, so maybe that's how they create the mom and pop vibe. I'm not really sure. This restaurant had more options, but the food was just as good as the other place. Just came back, gang. So last time we had the French toast. This time it's just regular toast. No egg or nothing, just chicken. Let's see what it's talking about, twin. Yo, I just got back to the Airbnb. She left me the famous oranges, man. You know what I'm saying? After wrapping up the day, I decided to head out and check out the nightlife. All right, gang, so boom, I ain't gonna lie. We just popped out the Uber. It's looking like something. You feel me? It's looking all right. I ain't gonna hold you. Feel me? People hanging out, shit like that. The nightlife here was similar to Seoul, but once again, much less foreigners. I found this one bar that was recommended to me, but it was strange because they had a setup to where you automatically were given a table. So if you didn't come with a group, you would be sat by yourself and you essentially couldn't interact with anyone. Like nobody was standing up, everybody was sitting. It was kind of weird, but nonetheless, the vibes and drinks were good. The area itself was pretty chill, but after seeing Hongdae, my expectations were extremely, extremely high. I'm about to pop out to this one shit. They playing Glorilla. It's on the 7th floor, so we about to pull up. See what it's talking about, man. I'm tripping. That's a flyer. Golden era pop.
왜냐면 어차피 효정이 나가니까 이제 어쨌든 메인 그거는
I don't know what's going on, gang.
근데 했는데
Yo, that, I ain't gonna lie, that one drink just like.
그때 이상.
I was looking for the Glorilla party, but it ended up not being the Glorilla party. It ended up just being some other stuff, and it was like you had to pay to get in. No cap, I'm not paying to get in nowhere, gang. You feel me? If anything, y'all need to pay me, man. I see that though right there. Big Jesus game, man. I believe in Jesus too, if y'all didn't know that. On record. But yeah, we at the top floor, man. 8th floor. Tight vibes. I'm chilling. It's like a cool spot to bring a little vibe or something like that, man. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. But yeah, man, we chilling. South Korea.
I need to know now. Why do you wear oversized clothes in Seoul, Busan, Jeju? I need to know.
I'm sorry, I'm not too bad.
Don't worry, nobody's listening.
Anyway, after hanging out, walking around, looking for some bars, I decided to call it quits and grab some food before heading home. I stopped at this restaurant that seemed good just based on the amount of people that was in it, and I must say, I was not let down. The following day, I went to a coffee shop to get some work done, and once again, I realized how little Korea actually has to offer. At least for me, you know what I'm saying, what I'm interested in. But anyway, if I'm wrong, yo, I would love for y'all to correct me. Tell me your experience. So funny. I met this girl. I met this girl in Vietnam or whatever, and she was telling me like her experience in South Korea, or maybe she posted about it online or some shit, and she was just like it ain't really nothing to do. I'm like, that's how I feel right now. It's like it really ain't nothing to do. Like, especially like content wise, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see what's going on. It's just like, I don't know. It really ain't nothing happening. And it's like things like, okay, like maybe I could go hiking or something like that. But it's like, I can go hiking anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. It's just not much there. But maybe I'm tripping. It's like it's food everywhere, and it ain't nothing else though. Like it's literally nothing to do here, gang. I'm like, okay, maybe I ain't do my research, but you feel me? But like Seoul is cool though. Seoul is cool, and then Busan, that shit was pretty chill too. That was like the last spot I was there. But even still though, it's like I think Seoul, like a part of Seoul, like if you watch the Seoul content, right? I think what makes my content great and like what I just enjoy doing when I travel, I like interacting with people. And even in the Seoul content, most of the people that I interacted with wasn't Koreans, you know what I'm saying? It was really like foreigners and stuff like that. So now when I go to another place like Busan, or I go to a place like where I'm at now, where it's like, of course, way less foreigners, then it's like, it's slick boring because it's like, I don't know, the Koreans don't really be on no interacting shit, you feel me? Like they be on some stand to themselves type vibes. And that's why I was saying like in the Philippines, like that's why I like the Philippines so much, bro, because it's like they're so embracing and they go out of their way to embrace, like they're not gonna let you walk down the street without like speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? And then I was making a point in that video, like every country in Asia is not like that. Like, and people making it seem like, oh, it's just because of the money. It's just because, like, no, bro. Like, it's not just because of the money, bro. Trust me. Like, you feel me? Like, every country in Asia, is other countries in Asia that will benefit from your money, but they still don't treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? And so this is just one of those countries where it's just like, it's almost like, honestly, like if I was to describe how I feel for real, I honestly feel like invisible, like a ghost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not even real almost, like in the sense of people just going by their day, like they don't see you or something like that. And you know, it's like, it's whatever, but it's like at the same time, like I'm like, damn, I wish it was like, okay, so in Tokyo, even my first time in Tokyo, like if you go watch that vlog, like I was like interacting with all of the Japanese people here, or Japanese people there, but like here, if you watch all of my vlogs in Korea, it's like, it's very seldom do you see me interacting with Korean people in the sense of like them coming up and talking to me. Like pretty much any interaction that was had was an interaction that I started. And that might just be like a way of their culture or whatever the case may be. But regardless of what the reason is, it's resulting in like not fun. Like I'm not having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like this is one of the first times I'm genuinely not having fun, you know? I'm out here, you know, I'm chilling or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, as you can see, like, bro, it's literally nothing going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just no inspiration is being had right now. Like, I'm really not feeling like, you know, I'm about to go work right now, but it's just nothing that's like, you know, making me feel creative or making me want to like do something fun or whatever the case may be. But like I said, that could just be the way of the culture, bro. And maybe their culture is just maybe like more shy, more reserved, but definitely doesn't feel embracing. I can say though, it doesn't feel like I don't feel like an outcast. I don't feel like I don't belong. I just feel like a nobody, like I don't exist. But yeah, so y'all could judge for yourself for like based on the content. Like whenever I go anywhere, bro, I don't do anything different. I carry myself like the same way. So if you see people interacting with me, it's because that's just like the way of their culture. That's just like kind of normal. But like here in the videos, you haven't really seen, like I said in the Seoul videos, it was really a bunch of foreigners I was interacting with. And like ever since I left Seoul, it hasn't been a lot of foreigners. So it's really just me and my camera. Like even like just walking down the street, you see like the vibe, like, you know, anywhere I went in Philippines, it just was not like this. For example, the Philippines, just because that was like the most recent content that you guys seen. Anywhere I went in the Philippines, like, you see the difference. So that's what I was explaining in the video when I was talking about how, you know, they make you feel good, like they appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Like, because here it's completely different, like, you are invisible. And it's like, and the people in the comments was like saying what they were saying, but it's just like, bro, look at the difference. Like, look at the difference. Does it feel like embraced it? Like, nobody's speaking to me. Like, you saw, I just walked down the street. I walked past many people. Nobody spoke to me. Nobody said hello, this, that, and the third. And not saying that that's their duty, but I'm just saying, like, it's a different vibe. Like, even in the Philippines, it's not their duty to speak to me, but the fact that they do go out their way, you know what I'm saying, that's just much appreciated. And it just shows, like, the type of people that they are. And I don't know, I think it's crazy that people would say, like, oh, it's just because you got money. Or anyway, man, we almost at the coffee shop right now. So anyway, I made it to the coffee shop. I ordered this burger, which looked good besides the pineapple. Kind of reminded me of the Nasty Patty on SpongeBob, but it was still very, very good, I must admit. I got a little dessert and finished my work, and that was all. The owner was super cool here as well.
Hi.
Hello. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. He asked me was I a YouTuber. Oh God, like what I was telling y'all earlier, bro. That's the first time since I've been here a Korean has asked me am I a YouTuber. If not the first, definitely one of the first Koreans to like actually take interest in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying. Like, I literally just been like in Korea like by myself, bro. Like ever since I left Seoul, like no new friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But like I said, I think that just might be like a cultural thing, cultural difference. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. He actually came back and was like, oh, what's your YouTube, this, that, and the third, man. So if you're watching this video, I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you for real. Super cool people. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, it goes as far as like almost no eye contact. Like I'm big on eye contact. Like if I see somebody walking past, I'll be gazing, trying to see like if we can make eye contact or something at least, you know what I mean? I'm talking about no eye contact or nothing, bro. Like it just be like, I just be here solo dolo, bro. It's kind of crazy, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. How are you doing today? See what I mean, bro? Like, I asked, how are you doing today, gang? Like, no, nothing, bro. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Literally nothing, bro. Like a super casual question. Like nothing even crazy. But like I said, I've kind of gotten used to it though, man. It's different. I can definitely say that. It's definitely different. How are you doing today? Gang, like I'm telling you, bro, like nobody even speaks to me, bro. Like, you feel me? I'm not making this up, man. I'm not making this up. But yeah, man, it looks nice though. Like this looks like aesthetically pleasing, I would say, you know. I think that's the score right there. But yeah, it looks nice. But the next day came and it was time for me to head to my final stop, which was near the edge of Jeju, which was close to the water. I must admit, at this point, I was questioning if I'd ever come back to Korea, but this last part completely changed my perspective.
Have a nice day.
You do the same.
Yeah,
Where you from?
Korea?
Korea?
Yes.
Which part?
What?
Where at in Korea?
Yongin. Do you know Yongin city?
Yongin? I haven't heard of it before.
Do you know Everland?
No.
Everland.
This is my first time visiting.
First time?
Yeah,
Yes.
I went to Seoul, then I went to Busan, and then I was in Jeju, the center, and then I just got here like an hour ago.
Jeju visit first?
Yes, my first time, yeah.
But
I live in Vietnam.
In USA?
Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
But I live in Vietnam right now, yeah. I live in Vietnam. Nice to meet you guys, though. Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, gang. So we got some first time love out in Korea, man. So maybe this city. I always say though, I'm not gonna lie. I always say, cause I'm near the beach. I always say it's like kind of hard to not just be super positive and good vibes if you live near a beach, cause it's like, what do you actually have to be like upset about? You're like by the water, and you know, our body is made up of like a crazy percent of water. So I think being near water just kind of like stabilizes you, or like, I don't know, brings a certain vibration out of you. That's just a theory though. There's no, or at least I haven't looked up any research on that, but it started off similar to the rest, a lot of food markets, shopping, and little other things to offer. I even tried to explore the nightlife, and I ended up at this deserted part of town, which I was genuinely scared because it was so empty and sketchy. Wow, I outdid myself with this one, man. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, gang. I guess maybe it just brought me to the wrong location, but I did like some Googles, and it basically told me of some other bars that are nearby the bar I'm supposed to be at, and it does say it's like an 18-minute walk, so maybe I'm just in the wrong area. Right now it's like, this shit is a ghost town right now, and it's quiet as hell. Nobody's here, but like when I do my research, bro, it's like adamantly telling me that this is the popular area that I'm going to right now. So I'm gonna just keep walking. I'm getting a little bit sketched out, just a tad bit sketched out, okay? But it's like at this point, a 7-minute walk. So I'm just like, okay, we're gonna just thug it out. We already here. But yeah, it's kind of sketching me out, man. I don't know why ChatGPT recommended this area to me and this specific bar, but once I arrived, it was literally no one there. Or at least that's what I thought, but someone was watching me because this happened. Oh, hell no. All this shit closed. Oh, my God. After that, I said, yeah, it's time for me to get the F out of here. So I started speed walking. I ain't gonna lie, I did hit a light jog, you know what I'm saying, to get back to where I was at. Nigga, on my mama, y'all never seen a nigga walk as fast as I just walked back here, bro. I didn't even slow down. I sped walked the whole 15 minutes, nigga. Bro, that shit was just so sketchy, bro. I'm just tripping because why is it so empty? Like, why is all, like, this is just blowing my mind. I'm just, that shit just weird. Like, why is there so much infrastructure and there's nothing here? Nobody's here. Like, it's so much here. It's a Starbucks here. It's fucking, they got Nike and Crocs right here. But there's nobody to be found anywhere, gang. Like, this shit is dead ass deserted. Bro, that was just so sketchy, bro. Hell nah. I'm about to go into the 7-Eleven, nigga, and call my Uber. Fuck no, bro. Ooh. No. The 7-Eleven is closed? Gang, get me the fuck out of here, bro. So I called the Uber as soon as I could, and I headed home. And this is when I was like, yo, I'm never coming back to Korea. However, the next day I went on an adventure and wound up seeing one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced. First up was breakfast. I had these things that was similar to sushi in terms of like shape and form, but I don't know, it was cool, like a little 7 out of 10. But moving forward, it was time to go to the water, and I seen some super cool landscaping along the way. Bro, it's so quiet over here, like, bro, I don't even think y'all realize like how quiet it is, but yo, look at this though, right? This is absolutely beautiful. Wow, man. What the heck, bro? This is crazy. Man, I'm just so grateful, bro. I'm so grateful that I'm able to see stuff like this, man. You feel me? Sheesh. This is stuff that, like, it's hard. I can't even imagine this type of stuff, bro. How can my imagination even take me here? You know what I mean? This is something I just had to come see on my own. Wow, I'm so glad I came over here, bro. This is dead ass blowing my mind, just taking all of this in right now. This is crazy. It reminds me of LA so much though. But like, what the fuck? Bro, wow. I love this place actually. Yeah, okay, so that was a dope view. Now we keep it pushing, man. Gotta keep it pushing. Can't let the government tell me how my future looking. That's like K-Dot, man. I don't know nothing about that though. And on the way to the address, I got sidetracked once more, and I'm so glad I did. This was the highlight of my trip and honestly made it all worth it. Okay, so marathon continues. Yo, it's actually warm here, bro. It's so crazy. I'm like, nigga, Seoul was so cold, bro. And the fact that it's warm here, where does this take us? I'm like slick about to go hiking. I ain't even plan on that. Falling hazard. Okay, gang, we finna head down. I don't know if this is a waterfall or not though. I ain't sure. We might gotta go back up for the waterfall. But this is definitely taking me somewhere. Sheesh. This is dope. I wish I had a vibe with me right now. No cap. Y'all gotta be careful. These stairs low-key kinda crazy too. I'm out here in the J's. No cap. Bro, oh my God. Yo, is this natural, bro? What the fuck? Yo. This shit is brazy. Hell nah. What the fuck? Are y'all seeing this, bro? Yo. This is crazy, bruh. I feel like, am I allowed to walk over here? Or nah, gang? Bro, nah. This is different. Bro, this is beautiful, bro. I don't know the last time I seen something this beautiful for real. Besides when I looked in the mirror this morning, but outside of that, it's gotta be it. This is nice.
How about Jeju?
I love it, it's nice.
The first time?
Yeah, my first time.
First time.
My first time in Korea.
Oh,
I'd never been to Korea before.
wow.
Yeah.
Good.
But it's nice though, I like it here. It's quiet though, here. Jeju is quiet.
Quiet, yeah.
Seoul is not quiet. Seoul is crazy. I love it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed near Hongdae.
Holiday?
Yeah. Hongdae University?
Hongdae University.
Yeah. That's where I stayed when I was there.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. But it's super nice here though. Yeah. What's your name?
My name
I'm Joshua.
Joshua.
Yes. Nice to meet you as well. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I'm finna take the risk. What's life without risk, you know? All right, we doing it, gang. It's actually not that crazy. I just didn't know if I was allowed to. Okay. I'll be careful. She told me to be careful, gang. I had to do it though, you feel me? She's taking a picture of me. It's so beautiful though. Wow, gang. Bye. I think she got a crush on me, gang. What y'all think? Bro, this is gorgeous. Wow, man. I might just chill out here for a little second. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Just vibe out. I'm so thankful, man. I'm thankful to be here, number one. I'm also super thankful to be able to share this with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something I've never seen in my life. I'm glad that for the first time I'm seeing it, I'm able to show you guys as well, man. I'm grateful, bro. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, man. We about to go to the waterfall, but I'm about to chill over here. I'm just taking all this in, man. No diddy, dig. But I'm taking all this in, man, just vibing out. Super nice, man. The sun is out. Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe. Just being able to experience nature and be one with God was an awesome experience. I tried calling so many people to show them because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And this wasn't even the main part. There was still a waterfall, so I headed to the tourist section and stumbled across this free museum along the way. The art, the sculptures, the drawings, and the manager was all amazing. So this is like right at the entrance. They got all of this stuff. But as I come in here, right, I'm like, okay, it looks like it was maybe a war or something that went on. Like where we just left from, I don't know, it was something going on. It looks like if it wasn't a war, like, I don't know, it's people on the ship. So I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna see if I can educate you guys along with myself. But yeah, this is a beautiful exhibit. And it's totally free, you know what I'm saying? Free 99. Yeah, I gotta do my research on Jeju, gang. Look at this. Oh my God. I'm damn near about to hop in here right now. No cap. Wow, this is dope, bro. Hey man, get y'all passport, gang. Y'all ain't got your passport, get y'all passport, you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe too. Sersky. It's beautiful here.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Where did you learn English?
In school.
School? Your English is so good.
Yes, thank you.
I want to learn. I want to learn Korean. Yeah. All I know is Masisoyo.
맛있어요?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I know how to say that.
It's very good.
What else do I need to learn how to say?
맛있어요?
What? Teach me. Can you teach me another word?
Other word?
Yeah, one more word.
Do you want Jeju direct? 감사합니다. You know, 감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
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 Yes.
감사합니다.
English, in English,
Thank you. 감사합니다.
You say 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
And in Jeju direct,
Yeah.
고맙수다.
고맙수다. 고맙수다.
Yes.
감사합니다.
Same meaning.
Okay, 감사합니다. How do you say you're beautiful?
아름다워요. 아름다워요. 예뻐요.
예뻐요.
예뻐요. Or 예뻐요 is pretty.
예뻐요?
예뻐요.
예뻐요?
예뻐요.
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 예뻐요. You
Thank you.
예뻐요. Yeah.
Or it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we say 아름다워요.
아름다워요.
아름답습니다. 아름다워요.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is amazing here. I appreciate you though. You're awesome. What's your name?
My name is in English name is.
Look at this little cat. Y'all don't even like cats. That would happen when you fuck with girls that like cats and shit. She got me doing different things. But anyway though, the ticket was $2,000 for entry. Finally, I made my way to the waterfall and it was another great experience. It was so cool seeing so many people and families enjoying themselves. A lot of people were even having picnics. It was so interesting because you had to walk on the rocks to get near the waterfall. And one thing I thought was strange was the fact that nobody was in the water. The weather was nice, the water was cool, but nobody swimming. Much different from my experience at the waterfall in Thailand. So I guess if you go to Jeju, man, you gotta stack a rock, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna add mine to the stack, man. My contribution right there, gang. But that wraps up my Korea trip. I have one more important video that you will see tomorrow, but other than that, I hope you all enjoyed seeing Korea from my lens, and I look forward to sharing more adventures with you all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.